Hex Group Limited is engaged directly in the exploration, mining and marketing of high-quality diamonds from land and marine alluvial deposit. It has a market cap of 318 million rand, a PE ratio of 13.8 and a dividend yield of 16.3%. Now, Gary, this is a very volatile one because, you know, the 1 year they can find, I think that's where the term whopper actually comes from, when you find those whopper diamonds, and then the next year, you know, not much happens, and, you know, the share price can jump all over the place on the back of that.
Yeah, Transhex, I mean, you can see also from the share price, it is fairly volatile, and it really hasn't done anything in a long time. For me, I mean, I think their main asset is that Barkin deposit that they're mining.
Namaqualand, Richtersveld.
There's been a couple of deals done around there. I mean, it's not one that I follow very, very closely, but you know, it's difficult. I mean, if you look at the actual well, if you're not polished, the rough diamond prices, selling prices, I mean, they really did soften internationally, sort of the end of 2014, and again, it looks like they're forecasting, you know, fairly soft first half of 2015. So I think that may be going to put a little bit of a dampener on Transhex's earnings as well. But yeah, it's again, if you're looking for a punt, you don't get much more speculative than Transhex.
Yeah, and I think they just concluded a deal with De Beers where they bought a section of a mine also up in that Northern Cape region. So they're obviously focusing there. But I agree with you. You know, it's just too volatile. I guess if you had some insider with one of the exploration managers, and they can tell you, you know, have you found a good deposit, and are there, you know, potential many carat, big carat diamonds around, and then you can take a punt on it. But and also size-wise, a market cap of 320 million rand, it's tiny.
Very small. I mean, I think yeah, it's the whole diamond industry. I mean, like, while I'm very positive on De Beers, don't get me wrong. I mean, you know, to invest in a pure diamond company, it's always a little bit iffy for me. The whole way that diamonds used to work when the Oppenheimers were sort of in control of De Beers. I mean, there you had almost you know, a complete monopoly on the industry, because they would only release so many diamonds into the market. I mean, that's where the famous sort of you know, Diamonds Are Forever marketing campaign came around, and that was specifically designed to kill the secondary market in diamonds, so that they could be the primary producer. That whole dynamic is now gone. It's a whole new shift. So it's a more competitive, still not massively competitive, but a more competitive industry. So for me,
I think De Beers supply 1/3 of the globe.
Still 1/3, but I mean, that's still down a lot from where it used to be. And that for me, it's even then, you know, to go for a pure play like Transhex into diamonds, for me as an investment opportunity, maybe not the smartest.
I agree with you. And there we can see the share price. You can see it bouncing all over the place. And I suppose you could, for a small business like this, you could consider it an acquisition target for the likes of Anglo. But having just sold a mine to them,
yeah,
you'd think that's off the cards.
Of Anglo going and buying them out again, I think, are very limited.
Hot or not?
No, not hot on Transhex.
Yeah, I agree with you. Certainly not hot, and also too small for the context of this portfolio.